Hi, it's Christina Ricci. If you want more pars, check out my lean in video. It's going to really help you compress the ball. Now in this video, I'm going to cover some things to watch out for, right? Because there's no cookie cutter lean in, right? Everyone has different swing styles and swing tendencies, right? We call these swing characteristics. So whether you're a slider, over the topper, hang backer, reverse spiner, all that's going to play a role in the lean in. All right, so I really want to walk you through what to watch out for so you can have success with that lean in, because the lean in is going to help you compress the ball. So I'm going to give you some keys to watch out for with each swing tendency, so you can incorporate the lean in and have success, right? Because a lot of players, if they're confused or conflicted with concepts, they're not going to incorporate it properly, right? So there's a lot of great questions out there. I'm going to answer them now. So just a quick recap on what the lean in is. All it is moving your pressure from the back to the front, right? Moving it from the back heel to the front toe and then rotating through, all right? That's going to help you stay down so you can come in with a forward shaft lean, and then we rotate and extend, all right? Where players go off is they get to the top and immediately go up with that lead shoulder. All right, so doing the lean in with the entire side helps you get into the proper position so you can compress and then swing up. Okay, that is key. So if you're a slider or hangbacker, I want you to watch out for these keys with the lean in. So when you go to the top, a slider will move their way to the front, but the back torso will hang back. So you may think you have pressure in the front side, but you actually have more in the back, the trail leg. All right, so you slide by pushing this lead hip forward like this. Okay, and you can see that lead shoulder goes up. So that's a slide. Another version of the slide is moving the entire lead side. Too much. All right, so ahead of the ball. Okay, so that's another thing to watch out for. So if you go to the top and you lean in too much, yeah, you're gonna slide right by. You sure are. All right, so the lean in subtle. Think of it more as a pressure move, a pressure from back to front versus a shift. I'm not asking you to move your mass extensively to the lead side, even though that's probably what it's going to feel like to a lot of players, right? But think of it more as a pressure shift, all right? A pressure shift into that lead toe, and then it's going to go right into heel to rotate that lead hip open, okay? So that was the other question I got. Well, I thought the weight's supposed to go into your heel so your lead hip rotates. Yeah, it does, definitely. All right, but the very first pressure goes into the toe, all right? And I'll show you that in body track in a second. The lean in is going to help you compress the ball, because when players go off, so they get to the top and they immediately, some of them think, oh, I got to rotate my lead hip open right away. And that gets that lead shoulder up too soon. And you'll get away with it on the tee box, but not from the fairway. You go to the top, you got 85% back here, hopefully, and then you're going to move it with the lean in, bang, to the front. All right, you want to move that 85 to the front. And the lead hip can rotate open, because if you just kept it in the toe, you just keep sliding on down the target line. You don't want to slide. All right, so you really do want to rotate that hip open. A lot of players think they can just rotate that lead hip open right away. But what ends up happening, and this is what I want you to watch out for, When you go to the top and you rotate that lead hip open right away, look at my lead shoulder. It's up. Okay, so you're most likely going to swing up on the ball. That's why I like the lean in, because we're leaning in before we rotate our hip open. Okay? Now another way to get there is to go to the top and to get this lead hip lower by externally rotating your hips. So you're going to push your knees out. All right? That's another way to get there. All right? That's a lean in. It sure is. Okay? Now you got to be careful, because folks that are over the top or have a steep shaft, so at the top of the backswing, if your shaft tends to be on the steep side and you do this move, getting that lead hip lower, you're most likely going to pull the heck out of it, all right, or slice it if the club face is open. And if you're not steep and you do this and your club face is wide open because maybe you have a weak grip, the ball's going to go dead right and you're going to be cursing me. So only do that move if you know you can square the club face and that you're not steep on the backswing. All right, only do that at that point. So get that lead hip lower by flaring your knees out like this, almost like riding a horse. Looks kind of silly, but it works. Because if you are steep in any way on the downswing, I want you to feel like you're leaning in without any rotation. So hands stay put, chest stays put, and you're just leaning in a little bit. So you can see my knee's flexing, my lead knee is flexing a little bit because I'm putting that pressure into the toe box. And then at warp speed, I'm going to move it into the heel. All right? Now the golf swing, I understand, is really fast. Okay? So it's okay to practice this in pieces. It's like you're learning a new dance, and then you're going to put those steps into motion. All right? So it's okay to break it up. Lean, rotate, extend. It's okay to break it up. Just know that. Your brain needs to rewire things. It's like you're writing a new software. I like the dance. You're learning a new dance. Let's keep the software at work. We're playing.